Welcome to another video from EarnPED.com. I am StevieB and we are go for Stevies all the way from ancient Greece on Next Island. So, before we get started, let me just say thank you guys for bearing with me over the past couple of weeks. I know it's been a while since I've got a video up. Good news is I've been spending some time finding some great new content, so this is the first of several videos you guys will be sure to love. We have plenty of spits, smacks, and sips for all the haters out there. So let's get right to it. This is Next Island Ancient Greece Fuck Up 2.0. So as you all remember, we had the Laura debacle about 6 months ago or so, where we all came to Next Island and we tried to tame the little Laura pets. They told us it would have auto loot. Then after the event was over, after spending a week on Next Island, they said, oh no, it doesn't have auto loot. That was a mistake. It was accidentally programmed. You know, like I accidentally build a transmission in my sleep, right? Because you accidentally program if tamed, if happy, if 90% fed, if level 18, if buff unlocked, if spawned, then loot dead creatures 5 meters. You accidentally program that, right? So after that whole debacle, they came out with the updates to Ancient Greece, the Ancient Greece shares, which still have not nearly sold out. They started with 750,000 shares for sale. They haven't even sold 100,000 yet, guys. There's still 653,320 shares up for grabs. Never will sell out. They thought that by throwing in the new wave events and a few little things here and there, that they could make $750,000. Didn't happen for them, but this is their second attempt. So let's go over everything real fast. I'll make this a pretty quick video. Lot to cover, little amount of time to do it, but I want to get to the next video because my next video is all about free skills and free defense skills and ways to make money that people are finding are very, very, very profitable. And I want you guys to get in on it, but let's do this video first. So first of all, if you're one of my haters out there, thank you for watching. Please kindly go fuck yourself. If you're a Stevie, thank you for watching. Please go fuck yourself if you feel that you would enjoy it only. If you don't feel you would enjoy it, then do not. Love the Stevies, hate the haters. So, why did I bother to come back to Next Island? Well, in the update that they did, their big announcement was a couple of different things. They've got a new daily a new daily mission that you can get a limited blueprint for crafting. They've got some new things that are dropping in the Gorgons Shave Waves. There's some new serpent skill armor plates floating around. You guys might have seen that's from the Gorgon Wave event here on Ancient Greece. They've got a new PvP area. There's a new mission on Ancient Greece for new players wanting to find the sunken ship in the harbor when you first start. But one of the big things that drew me was they said they have a new auto loot pet, and they said if you graduate discipleship, if you graduate mentorship on Next Island, you get a new graduation armor set. So since this has been announced and I was told it was already dropping, I brought a disciple here last night. He graduated. It did not work. He got adjusted pixie just like he would have on Calypso. No way Ancient Greece fucked something up. So he had to put in a support case. We're waiting to see how fast they're going to swap his armor out. Number two, they might want to fix the basics. When I first landed at Paradise Landing, all the terminals and stuff were there, but you could not see the building. I tried to go into the building and I just did this. I did bouncy, 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 really, really fast, and it gave me a freaking headache after about 5 minutes. So great job on adding a whole bunch of more bullshit. Please fix your planet. So here's the reason I came, guys. This little dude right here, this little auto loot pet. Notice it looks just like a Laura pet, but it's wearing ancient Greek armor, right? So some of you might have seen this floating around already. So here's the deal. Apologize for the spits and the smacks. When you first come to Ancient Greece from Next Island, when you go into the Orpheus Cave, however the hell you want to say it, there is now an NPC standing there, and there's a door. I'll show you guys in a second. And there's one of these little auto loot pets by him, and you can get this mission right here. And you've got to find tooth enamel, blood extracts, nickel blood, all that crap, and get 500 points. So once you do that, you get an item that goes into your inventory, and you're able to go into a door by the NPC and try and tame one of these little guys. Now, in order to do that, you also have to trade him 20 Laura pets, 20 regular Laura pets. So this is where I do have to give it up to Next Island. Part of my beef with the original Laura thing was it was too easy. And that's one of my dark beefs with it, and which is why we were told it was an accident, quote unquote. It should not have been that easy to get an auto loot pet. They're supposed to be rare. So this kind of retroactively fixes that, because not only do I have to complete this mission, I have to give them 20 regular lure pets in order to go tame one of these guys. So the good news is I've already got like 40 sitting in storage. So the bad news for a lot of people watching this video is, in order to get the mission done, you have to kill mobs, quite a few actually, and most of them are not easy to kill. So I just picked these guys over here. There's 3 different mobs you can go with. I went with these Cyclops looking things. Oh, fruit. Gotta love fruit. I went with these Cyclops looking things just because for me they were handy dandy. They're close by and I just want to get it the hell over with. So in order for me to take them down, I've got to really use the LR40, the Armatrix LR40. I'm putting out roughly, let's see how much DPS, because I don't think I have an amp on it at the moment. I'm putting out 63.2 DPS, and I do have an amp on it. I don't have an extender with me because somebody else is using my extender at the moment. So I thought that you would have to get all these bars filled up plus get the points. Turns out that you don't have to hunt all 3 creatures. I have hunted almost exclusively these guys. I think I killed one other thing. And ever since then, I've just been killing these left and right. My points keep going up. I've got 341.3 of the 500 I need, and these bars are almost filled. So you can just pick a mob that's within your skill level, and you can just go to town. So you do this first. After you do this, then you have to get the 20 lure pets. Then you have to go into the instance to tame the new pet. Also remember that you will have to get it up to level 7 while you're on Next Island or while you're in Ancient Greece before you can go elsewhere and take it off planet. And I believe auto loot unlocks at level 19 for the new pet. So I have not yet tried to tame the new pet because I'm still working on the mission. I just got this late last night after getting here for the graduation ceremony. From what I've heard, it is not easy. So I will show you guys something in my inventory. And I know my quality of my videos is crap. You guys don't come here to watch me play, you come here to listen. So I have an Artemic Ring Modified, which increases my taming chance by 16%. It's a right-handed ring. That's all it does, is increase taming chance by 16%. There is a limited version of this ring. There is also some cheaper versions of this ring. Even the modified version is not that expensive. You'll notice that it has gone up a little bit because of this event that's going on. As with anything else new in game, when it first happens, these things will sell for quite a bit of money, and then over time they will slowly get cheaper. I have talked to some very high-level players who were here before I was, who have gotten a little bit more information, and they have told me that this is a repeatable mission. It is not limit 1 per customer. So from the information I have, you are able to do this 1 time a day, which means you can tame 1 auto loot pet a day. Now my question is, do you have to turn in 20 Laura pets every time and do this hunting thing every time? And the smart answer would be yes. If the Next Island team has a half a brain in their head, then I have to come do all these kills and turn in 20 Laura pets every time I want to go tame one of these auto loot pets. It's Next Island, so I mean, I'm not holding my breath for them to be the brightest, but so far I'm fairly happy with some of the things that they've done. This is not the best way they could have handled the debacle from 6 months ago, but I'm satisfied with it. So I personally feel, based off what we were promised last time we were here, they should have just straight up said, okay, look, you turn in 20 of them, you get one of these auto loot pets handed to you. That's what they should have done. Is it what they did? No, but it's what they should have done. This is a close second to have us go ahead, come back, spend a few PED, go ahead and turn in our 20 regular lure pets, and then get our auto loot pet, but we've got to tame it, and that's where the problem lies. From what I've heard, it's not super easy to tame. You're not going to be able to do it with a low DPS whip. The whip that I have on me does like 1.2 damage per second. That's definitely not going to cut it. I need closer to like 30 damage per second. My problem is I've already started the process of chipping out for Mayhem come Halloween, so I don't have the skills to use the whip I need to use, which is going to be a problem I'm trying to figure out how to fix. But long story short, if you are a level 5 player, if you're hunting Exosaurs at North Swamp Camp, grinding out defense at Zykion, this is not for you. Okay, this is down the road for you guys. If you are a player who 6 months ago was involved with the lure pet thing and kind of got gypped by Next Island, this is kind of your opportunity to get an auto loot pet. You've already done 90% of the work. That's how I'm looking at it. That week I spent here, that was 90% of the effort. So right now what I'm doing, going through this little quick mission chain, getting these kill points, and then turning in the pets and taming it. Yeah, there's some cost to it. It's going to cost me a few dollars to get it done. Yeah, I've got to spend some time on Next Island the next couple of days after I tame it, getting it up to level 7 so I can leave and spawn it on other planets. But, you know, this is better than just being stuck with all those lure pets in storage. I've literally got like 40 still in storage, still on Next Island, just sitting there, which does me no good whatsoever, right? So at least this way I can get at least one auto loot pet for myself. I might even get one for a friend of mine while I'm here. Am I going to get 50 of them and turn around and try and sell them all? No. No, it's not that good of an event. It's not like the previous event was, where there would have actually been a money-making opportunity. This brings me to another point in the video I wanted to touch on before I let you guys go. Next Island developers, if you're out there, if you're listening to this video, listen to what I'm about to say very carefully. And guys, if you're listening to this video, share this with the Next Island developers. Make them listen to this video because they need to hear what I'm about to say. This game is about making fucking money. If we can't do that, your planet is useless. Look at all this bullshit that I am looting. Cyclops pouch, hematite crystal, lepidolite crystal. None of this shit is actually useful, right? This is why I don't hunt and don't mine on Next Island or Ancient Greece. You've got the Ubers who are right now farming the Gorgons Shave Event, and they're making some money, maybe. But really, guys, to make money, I've said it before, you've got to go after markup. Whether you're hunting, crafting, mining, it's all about markup. You want to cycle lots of PED. This would be good for the planet partner that owns the planet if they could get people cycling lots of PED. The reason I will not come here and cycle lots of PED is because there's no markup on the loot. None of this shit is useful. If they would get rid of all this bullshit that drops in the loot and replace it with regular good old stuff, eye oil, muscle oil, components that I need to craft damage enhancers and amps for mining and for Armatrix amps for weapons, I would hunt here. I think it's kind of a cool shtick. I think it could be kind of fun. But guess what? I'm not here to have fun. This game sucks if you want to have fun. If I want to have fun, I'm going to play a game where I can get a headshot. I'm going to play a game where I can switch weapons and slit their leg and then stab them. I'm not going to play hit F until rich. I mean, let's face it, guys. If it wasn't for the real cash economy of EU, this would really be a pretty shitty game. It's a decent game. It's not a great game without the economy part. It's all about the economy. So for me to stand here and hunt or mine over and over and over is absolutely pointless because there's no markup. There's not even components I need to do something else that will get markup. I take a lot of the stuff that I get hunting and a lot of the stuff I get mining. I sell the stuff I want to sell first. The rest of it, the low markup stuff, I see, is there a way for me to use it crafting to make something else with higher markup? The answer with most of this crap is no. Let's just run through my loot. No. No. Nope. Nope. Yes. 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 Nope. Yes. Nope. 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 I mean, like literally half of the loot that I'm getting is useless to me. It's just TT food. Okay, when half of your returns are TT food, it is impossible to make money. If you want me to come here and mine, I'll drop mining probes left and right the moment your server has pyrite. I will come here and drop mining probes left and right if I'm finding pyrite and I'm finding all kinds of in matters that are popular in blueprints from Cali. I'll come here and mine whenever I'm getting all kinds of good ores and in matters that I can take back to Cali and use. And I'll even pay for a warp service back to Cali. I'll support the economy. But guess what? I can't do that. I can't even come here and get regular Listerium. I have to come here to get dark Listerium. Who gives a crap about dark Listerium? It doesn't do me any good, right? So that's my real beef. It's great that they're trying to be unique. Guess what? This planet is not unique. It is part of an ecosystem. That ecosystem revolves around Calypso. Planet Calypso will always be the most popular planet. Mindark will never let that change. That means if you want your planet to be successful, Your planet needs to have resources that I need to take back to planet Calypso with me. Now, you can have some rare resources that are unique to ancient Greece. That's fine. You can have some resources that are even unique to Next Island. I'm fine with that. That is absolutely within your right as a planet partner. But if you want your planet to not just survive, but thrive, you have to give me loot that I can actually use. 90% of this loot is absolutely unusable TT crap. That is why I can't do anything here. I can't hunt here. I can't mine here. It is a total waste of money. I don't feel like I'm having fun. I feel like I'm just spinning PED left and right to get through a mission chain in order to do something to try and tame a creature I should have got 6 months ago. That's my big problem. The other thing is, like I said, they always keep trying to release stuff ahead of time. You know, don't tell me that there's a new mentorship armor set. Don't make me drag one of my disciples all the way here from Cali, and then he graduate, and he gets the same BS adjusted pixie set that we could have just gotten on Cali and saved the 45-minute trip, right? If you're going to announce something, be sure it works. So, is it an auto loot pet? Yes, this time, so they say, it's an auto loot pet. I'm just going to trust that they're not going to renege like they did last time after a week, but I've already came up with the perfect name. So, if you guys see me after I make this video, after I tame my little pet, be sure and say hi to me. I'm always happy to hear from you guys. I love the private messages. I love hearing about how I'm helping people with the game and how I'm getting people back into the game that have been gone. I love that. Also, be sure and say hi to my new little auto loot pet I'm about to tame. You'll be able to see him. His name will be very obvious. Remember, we were told that the auto loot on Laura was accidentally programmed. So he's going to be named Accidental Programming Error. That's already the name I'm going with. I already picked it. I'm going to do that in honor of the Next Island development team. If you're going to lie to me, at least try and make it somewhat believable, please. I know I'm an idiot with a YouTube channel, but I'm not a complete retard. So, kudos to Next Island on a couple of things. Kudos on finally half-assed making the Laura event right. Took 6 months. Would have been nice to just hand us one in exchange for 20 Lauras. But, you know. And I mean, guys, at least I saved mine. I know a lot of guys that just gave them away left and right after that bullshit. So I really feel for those people because now they got to go tame more. But kudos on this. So far, so good. So I wish, you know, it was one of those things where everybody could tame one because everybody was involved with the lore thing should at least get one. The thing is, like I said, it's a high-level pet. It's going to be hard to tame. I'm even going to struggle with it. I know several people who are paying other tamers to just go in and tame it for them. But, guys, if you want to give it a shot, like I said, be sure you're not at the Exosaur North Swamp Camp type situation whenever you try, because it's going to take a lot more than that. So, that said, also kudos on the things that they've upgraded. The new armor set is supposed to be pretty cool. Once it drops, like I said, it is not currently dropping, so don't waste your time coming here to graduate mentorship. The new missions and stuff, I guess we'll have to see how that plays out. Again, I really don't think you're going to see a lot of player activity until you fix the loot problem. Until you fix it where like half of my loot isn't TT bullshit, you're not going to get me going out hunting, mining, doing all kinds of crap to get some limited 5-click blueprint. It's just not going to happen because there's just no money in it. And again, this game is about money. All that said, Next Island still needs a lot of work. I don't have a ton of faith in the developers. They're slowly starting to kind of win my faith. They're stumbling. They're not even able to crawl, and they're trying to run, and it's not going too well. But at least they're trying, and I got to give them some amount of credit for that, right? So I'm going to give them credit where credit is due, I guess. Do I think they're deserving of $750,000? If that's the case, I'm probably deserving of about $20 million. But, you know, they're at least making an effort. Also, big announcement that came out recently. Tulun, the other planet that's got kind of the Arabian Nights theme to it, has recently been taken over / purchased by the Monria team and will now be part of the Monria system with part of the Monria lore. That's good. We don't need a lot of dead planets. We don't need a lot of planets with useless loot. We don't need a lot of planets with planet partners that either don't get it completely or half-ass get it and think they deserve, you know, $750,000. We need people that are in the game to be involved, and we're seeing that with Monria. We're seeing that with Tulun now. We're seeing more activity from the Next Island development team, and they're at least trying. So I got to give them that. Do I suggest that all the Stevies run to Next Island and start spending money? Absolutely not. A, they've already screwed us like 3 times. And B, for what you've got to do here, most of you just aren't going to be high level enough. And if you are, it might not even be worth your time. So that said, guys, I will leave it there for now. I've been StevieB with EarnPED.com. Guys, I really appreciate all the support you're showing us through EarnPED. EarnPED.com is the easiest way to support us because when you earn, we earn. We're seeing a lot of really good things happening. I think I've got somebody who is about to make the first 1,000 PED withdrawal from EarnPED.com. I'm super stoked on that. That should be coming up in the fairly near future. I'll be doing a special video from that. I've got several other videos I'm going to be doing over the next 36 to 48 hours, so watch your feed because I've got some videos coming on how to get free defense skills. I've got videos coming on how to make money. I've got videos coming on a lot of good things. I've spent a lot of time exploring the corners of EU, looking for content that is unique, that hasn't been put out there a lot, that hasn't really been heavily advertised, ways that we can find the cracks in the system so that the Stevies can play smarter, not harder. And I've got some good content coming for you guys. I hope everybody's doing very well. Please stay safe. I know it's still dangerous out there. It's a scary time we live in. But remember, as I always say, outside is large and very scary. You're better off in EU. So guys, this has been kind of my little rundown on the new developments on Next Island in ancient Greece. I will keep you guys updated on this as it goes. I will let you know after I get the pet and kind of how everything goes with that. And we'll be back with more great content for you very, very soon. From everybody at EarnPED, have a great day. Fuck the haters. And we'll see you guys with more videos really soon. Take care, guys.